Hey guys, it's Emily. Welcome to Posy Lane. If you're brand new here at Posy Lane, we like to do fun, easy, doable crafts. New videos come out every week, so make sure to hit the subscribe button so you're the first to be notified when new content is up. If you're returning, I'm so glad that you're back and that we get to craft together again today. Dollar Tree has caught on that pool noodles are great for crafts year-round. Today, all of our crafts are going to be made with pool noodles. I found a bunch of really fun Halloween colors, including purple and black and orange. So go grab some pool noodles and let's get started. We're going to be making fun little faces on pool noodles for Halloween. And this is actually inspired by McDonald's Boo Buckets. If you remember these from when you were a kid, if you're a child of the 80s or 90s, when you would get like a McDonald's Happy Meal, instead of getting the normal box around Halloween, you would actually get a bucket that had either like a witch or a ghost or jack-o'-lantern on it. And so that's what we're actually going to be making. We're going to be making a ghost, a jack-o'-lantern, and a witch faces on these pool noodles. And we're going to be using this vinyl paper from the Dollar Tree. It's one of my favorite things there to make the faces. The first thing that we're going to do is cut each pool noodle 3 inches in length. And I found that just using a normal kitchen knife like this will cut it just fine. To make the jack-o'-lantern faces, I just Googled free jack-o'-lantern templates online, and then I copied and pasted them onto a Word document and sized them to about 2.5 inches in height. And then I cut that out to make stencils and traced it on the back of the vinyl paper. So I have a ghost, a jack-o'-lantern, and then this will be the witch, but we're going to be adding the things to make it look more like a witch. For your ghost and your jack-o'-lantern, all you have to do is put the stickers centered onto the pool noodle. For the witch, I really couldn't find a very good witch template, and so I just used a jack-o'-lantern face, and then I'm going to add embellishments that I'll show you how to do in a minute. The first thing we're going to do is very simple. I'm going to use a hole punch to cut out a circle, and we can just put it on her face like a beauty mark. The next thing that we're going to do is give her eyelashes, and we're going to put them in each corner of her eye. We're going to do 2 for each side. And I've just cut out small strips from some leftover vinyl paper for that. The last thing that you're going to need for your witch is some hair on either side. And so I'm just going to use this scrap piece of paper and cut out 6 thin strips and put 3 on either side. The next thing that we're going to be making is a fun monster sign, and we're just going to use the back of this Dollar Tree sign as our base and use these purple and orange pool noodles and these eyeballs. I can't wait to show you what I figured out about these fun little ping pong balls. The first thing that we're going to do is just make slices out of our pool noodle using our kitchen knife, and we want varying heights, so you don't have to measure this. Some are going to be taller than other ones, and you need about 26 slices in all, and I'm just going to do a kind of a combination of the purple and orange. The fun thing that I figured out about these eyeballs is that they will fit perfectly down inside the pool noodles, and so I'm going to put an eyeball in each one of the slices. You do want to be careful when you do it because I used my finger in the center and it actually crushed in the eyeball, so I just want to hold it on the sides as I push it in. The next thing I'm going to do is just take all my pool noodles and arrange them the way I like them on the back of the sign, and then I'll hot glue them on to secure them. Now that I've placed them, I'm just trying to mix up some of the eyeballs to make sure that not all the blue are near the blue or all the red are near the red, so that it has variety. And I ended up not even needing all of the pool noodles I had prepared. I am using the low setting on my hot glue gun when I put these on. If I use the high temp setting, it would melt the pool noodle. To finish my wall hanging off, I'm going to use this galvanized spooky sign and just hot glue it to the front. When I saw this spider web basket at the Dollar Tree. I thought it would be perfect to make a little spider for and add candy to. And so we're just gonna make a really simple spider out of this purple pool noodle. The body of our spider is gonna be a slice of this pool noodle, and I'm just gonna cut it 1.5 inches in height. For the legs, I'm using black pipe cleaners that I found at Walmart. They were actually like only 80 something cents, so they were cheaper than pipe cleaners at Dollar Tree, and my Dollar Tree didn't have black. And I'm just gonna cut 8 of them 4 inches long. I'm going to add 4 pipe cleaners to either side, so there's 8 legs total, and just bend them in half. And what's great is because these pipe cleaners have wire in them, it'll stick straight in. For the eyes, I'm using red vinyl paper from the Dollar Tree, but if you don't have this, you could also use red electrical tape or red duct tape. And I'm gonna cut out 4 rectangles of this strip. These eyes are inspired by the spider in Minecraft. I don't know if your kids play Minecraft, but my kids love it. The last thing that I'm gonna do is just add some of my kids' favorite candy, and I'll have a fun little spider Halloween candy bowl. The last craft that we're going to be making is Halloween candles out of pool noodles. I saw Bargain Bethany on her Christmas in July video make Christmas candles out of these, and I knew I had to figure out how to make Halloween ones that would look kind of spooky. And we're going to be using these flameless tea lights for our flames and decorating it with my favorite thing from Dollar Tree, vinyl paper. We're gonna be making 3 candles out of 1 pool noodle in varying heights. One's gonna be 12 inches, one's 14 inches, and one's 16 inches. And because the pool noodle is 48 inches long, that should give you a little wiggle room in case you miscut something. It's hard to get these pool noodles to stand up on their own, and they kind of get top heavy, and so I figured out this trick that if you hot glue a round piece of cardstock on the end and add pebbles to the middle of it, it helps it stand up on its own. Just a quick reminder, make sure you are using your low temp setting on your hot glue gun so you don't actually melt the foam. I'm using some pebbles that I got at the Dollar Tree, but you could even use rocks that you find outside. I want it to look like this candle has drips on it, and if I used black, I thought that it wouldn't show up as much, so I thought it would be fun if you imagined that maybe the center of the candle has orange wax that's dripping over the sides. And so I have a piece of vinyl paper that I'm going to just freehand drips on, and I've cut it 8 inches around so that it will go all the way around the top of the pool noodle. Get the candle down into the pool noodle, we're gonna need to kind of carve out part of this pool noodle. And so I'm just gonna use a knife really carefully, really carefully, and cut a slit all the way around. When I'm doing this, I'm making sure to cut away from myself and going really slowly. Now that I've cut all the way around, I'm gonna use my scissors and cut 4 slits, and then I'll be able to use this pool noodle and push it down, and that will help keep the candle on top. I want to cover the candle and the pool noodle with this orange vinyl paper so that it blends in with the wax that's melting over the sides. But if I just stuck this straight onto here, I wouldn't be able to remove the candle and turn it off and on like I need to. So instead, I'm going to trace out a circle shape on the back and put it onto cardstock, and then I'll show you how I'm going to slide that over the candle. I have my orange circle on the cardstock now, and I'm just going to cut an X out of the top so that it will slide over the flame. And now you can see the orange covers up the candle and the pool noodle, but I'm still able to easily take it out and turn this off and on. I want to dress up the base of these candles by adding some ribbon and other florals. And one thing I like to do when I'm decorating for different holidays is use the same material more than once, so it just helps all the decorations tie in together. So I've used all of these on other Halloween crafts. I have deco mesh and also this mesh tubing and Halloween branches, all that I found from the Dollar Tree, and I'll just place it all around the base of these candles. I love the way these little Boo Pool Noodles came out with all the different faces. There's so many different jack-o'-lantern faces that you could come up with. And there's so many combinations you could come up with, even more than I did, and set these all around your house, and they're so quick and simple to make. This monster sign is a little bit scary, but not too scary, which is how I like my Halloween decorations. I don't want them too scary, and it was so quick and easy to put together. This candy basket with a little spider is so cute, and I can't wait to set it out for my kids during the Halloween season. With these pool noodle candles, I wasn't able to show you all of it all at once because the candles are so tall, but I love how easy this was to put together, and also because it's tall and not that wide, it's great for setting out in different tight spaces you might have. Thank you guys so much for joining me this week. I had so much fun here at Posy Lane, and I can't wait to craft with you again.